Hey, come on in. Come on in. I've been looking for you. I'm just so excited that you've joined me. Well, I'm Lou Vickery, and having you here really makes it special. It's a special time of the year. We are in the middle of December as I make this presentation. Looking forward to Christmas and then a new year just around the corner. Well, that's part of the reason I want to take this time to share with you something that I like to do for myself once a year. And I call this living a life that outlives you. Living a life that outlives you. And here's some points I'd like to make in regard to that. Point number one is ask God for directions. His vision is broader than yours. God helps us to extend those limits we thought possibly were impossible. So listen to your heart. That's where God speaks to you. The second point I want to make is uncover your purpose. Purpose is a unique value you bring to the world around you. It's a guidepost to achieving and fulfilling life's pathway. Maybe you haven't found your purpose yet, but it's there. It's right here. Discover it, uncover it. Goals nurture your potential. Point number three. Set goals that stretch your limits. Work with the gifts that are uniquely who you are. What you get by reaching a goal is not as important as what you become by reaching a goal. Point number four, attitude is everything. You are your attitudes, and your attitude are you. The attitudes you live by creates the kind of world you live in. Possess an attitude of expectancy. Expect the best, and more often than not, you will get the best. Point number five, speak the language of success to yourself. Now, this has always been one of my favorites. Be careful what you say to yourself because someone important is listening. Self-talk has a way of being a self-fulfilling prophecy. You cannot talk negatively and expect positive results. Point number six, develop quality habits. We are what we repeatedly do. So if we want to excel, we have to excel because of the results of our habits. In the beginning, guess what? We establish our habits, and then our habits establish us. Possess a will to prepare. To experience something different, we must prepare by doing something different. Will to prepare is the right way to making things happen. Have an attitude of gratitude. An attitude of gratitude. Are you thankful for all the things that you've been presented with? Are you? You stop to think, we have so much to be grateful for. And at this time of the year, it's probably really important to be thankful for what we have and then set out to make it better. Be vigilant in your ability to say thank you to those who have improved your life. The next point is wherever you are, be there. What we focus on expands. Our heart will always be where we focus. Focus is greater when we monotask. Do you know what I mean by monotask? I think I've shared this before. It's where we do one thing at once. We focus. It's so important. Establish a rock solid reputation that is based on impeccable character. You see, our reputation opens the door, but it's our character that keeps that door open. Character is the inner substance. It's who we are. Reputation is based on the opinion of what others think we are. It's our public image. Be ever cognizant of your reputation and your character. Health is your greatest wealth. You probably have heard that. Take care of your body. Yogi Berra once said, you only get one body. Think about it. That's true. Health is always enhanced when we engage in the 3 R's. We get plenty of rest, get plenty of recreation, and we learn how to relax. I've always said that one of the greatest arts that not always have said it, but for many years I have, that we learn the art of doing nothing. Learn the art of doing nothing. Well, that's a tough one for some of us, isn't it? Huh? Well, I tell you, it's important that we do that. And remember, from a health standpoint, you are what you eat. Be careful what you cause. The reason is really plain. Because you see, we will be the cause of mostly what happens to us in life. Never forget, life finds its footing in our choices. Well, there is consequence in every choice. So be careful what you cause. Well, we did a segment earlier on humor. You know, it's important that we learn to laugh with others and also have the ability to laugh at ourselves. You know, sometimes that's the greatest tool, isn't it? Humor is a great tool for lifting ourselves up when we're down. So think in terms of adding humor to your life. Learn to laugh and laugh deep. Do all that's expected of you and then a little bit more. You see, to give less than the best is to sacrifice a gift. We will never regret giving a little extra. Here's one of my favorites. In fact, we're going to do a complete segment on this soon. It's entitled, Do Little Things So Well That It Makes Doing Big Things Easier. Little things really are no little thing in the realm of high-level success. As I like to say, learn to major in the minors. Do the little things well. No heart, no change. But think about that. Unless your heart is in it, what is the chance that you can succeed? Excellence at anything requires a heart and soul effort. Outside circumstances rarely can curtail the things that dwell in our heart. So I can say this without reservation. The why in our hearts will always mean more to success than the how in our head. Heart power is the greatest and strongest muscle we have. A mistake will not define us, but the next attempt will. Mistakes are reason for growth. They're not excuses for giving up. A bend in the road is not the end unless we fail to make the turn. Mistakes, opportunities to learn. Focus on execution and not on the final result. Don't you think about that? Focus on execution and not on the final result. Because see, when we focus on the execution of something. Where's our focus? It's focused on doing what we need to do right there to obtain the results that we need in the end. Vision, dreams, and goals are easy. Execution are those that are in the question. Execution. You think about it. Deal with pressure on your terms. Now, I'm going to lay something on you, and I may have done this before, but I want to do it again. There's no such thing as pressure situations. There are situations where people succumb to pressure. You see, pressure situations mean that you're in something important, right? But in one situation doesn't necessarily mean more than another situation. I've often said the first game of the season, it was always as important as the last game of the season. So deal with pressure on your terms. Hang out with success. Man, I tell you, the time I think about this, how important it is, particularly for young people. Hang out with those who do the things that you want to do, who do them well. Spend time with those who give you a significantly more and bigger and better concept of yourself. And remember, those who fail to increase you will eventually decrease you. Think of what you can scatter, not what you can gather. You see, we live by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Life always has more meaning when we scatter rather than gather. Well, those of you that know me well realize I wouldn't get through a complete presentation like this without talking about your forgettery. We did a whole segment earlier on the forgettery. We need to utilize our forgettery. We all experience tough sleddings at times. You know, as we head into this new year, we need to look back only with the thought of what it takes to move forward. You know, the past is there to learn from. We learn the lesson and we move on. Then we use our forgettery to forge ahead. And the last point I want to make is enjoy the journey. Don't worry about the destination. Just focus on your direction. And you're going to run into a lot of detours when you tackle those detours along the route on your terms. And so I wanted to share those ideas and thoughts with you as we finish this year of 2024 and we start to move into 2025. I'm Lou Vickery, and these points can be found in many of my books. I'm the author of 24 of them. You know, you can find those at a wiseword.life/library. Go there, check it out. You may find something that can make a difference in your life. And until we meet again, I want you to keep a smile on your face, keep happiness in your heart, and keep optimism on your tongue. I'm Lou Vickery, and I'll see you again soon.